everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. More best bets for the night in sports. I got to tell you right now, it's been a fun morning, hasn't it? Watching the WGC match play. My man C already hit Cam Young, a play from the morning show. Really smart plays. That's what we're all about here at the brand, aren't we? Aren't we? Let's bring in the stars of the show. You know them. You love them. We start with Frick and Frack. Speculators here. EC is here. My man Mike Barner keeping me honest with the NBA. He is here. Now, we got to jump right into it. Today could be a little volatile. That's all I'm going to warn all of you in the chat. Wait a second. I just happened to take my eyes over to the chat before I got going with Speculators' first pick, and I see AB in the chat, but I stand with EC, he says. Even before I give anything out,
my guy AB
is already in trouble. AB, you want to explain yourself?
I do, and this is going to be fascinating how these go tonight. I don't even care about my picks. I care about these four from EC. It's going to be an electric factory for my man.
Electric, AB.
Electric factory were not the two words that I was thinking of when I saw his picks that he will give out later today.
By the way, let me say something.
Do not ruin my flow.
I went 3-0 yesterday, and I didn't even get a mention from you on the morning show today.
He needs his attention, Coach. He needs his attention.
Maybe I forgot. I got
those green check marks.
I have a lot of things going on. I'm trying to run the brand. I'm trying to be the star of the brand. I got to stop. I get fired up when I talk to you. I got to stop. Frick, speculator, can you please get this train back on the track? What do you got?
Let's bring it back in. Even though this pick is something EC and I agree on. And we're going to go FAU Tennessee over 129.5. Our SportsLine AI model has this as a 64-70 game totaling to 134. And like I said, EC and I agree on this. And you may be saying, Tennessee over? What are you thinking? Hear us out. All right. If I am FAU, I want to have this be a fast-paced game with lots of floor spacing. FAU shoots the three-pointer at 36.7% and ranked 13th in the nation at three-pointers made per game at 9.7. I don't want to test Tennessee's great perimeter defense when they're set in the half court. I want to take my threes in transition or early in the shot clock. On the opposite side of the ball, if I'm Tennessee, how do I prevent a quick open floor game? The answer to that is you take high percentage low post shots to prevent long rebounds and turnovers in the backcourt, which lead to transition buckets. Fits perfectly into Tennessee's plan. They rank 7th in the nation in 2-point attempts per game. It doesn't matter which team's strategy plays out here because we're either going to get easy high percentage buckets, which lead to points, or lower percentage, but higher volume of shots, which also leads to points. That's why we're on the over 129.5.
Can I thank you, speculator, for being a pro and showing up every day and doing your job to the best of your ability? Can I thank you for that?
Oh, you can thank me anytime, Coach.
Thank you, Specty. I really appreciate it. Now, because I have to deal with Frack at the end, Mikey B, if you don't mind, no disrespect, but I would love for you to go next. We need to have a laser focus on something here in like 2 minutes. So, sir, the floor is yours.
All right, Coach, I'm going to keep this simple because I know we like simple picks here on the Early Edge in 5.
Yes, we do. We're
going to do 2 separate player props. This is no parlay. These are separate picks. First, Cavaliers-Nets game. We're going to do Jared Allen over 10.5 rebounds at -106. Now, he missed 4 straight games, an eye injury, came right back, 12 points, 14 rebounds over 35 minutes against these same Cavaliers. The Nets have been torched by opposing centers. Prior to that Allen game, they gave up 17 rebounds to Nikola Jokic, 21 rebounds to Domantas Sabonis, and then 7 rebounds over just 18 minutes to Thunder rookie Jalen with a Y Williams. So we're going to do Jared Allen over 10.5 rebounds. And we're going to stick to the boards. Pelicans-Hornets game, Jonas Valanciunas over 12.5 rebounds, -113. His playing time is down this season to just 25 minutes a game, but he's still averaging almost 10 rebounds. He's playing more lately. He's played at least 28 minutes in each of the last 3 games. He had a total of 44 rebounds over that stretch. The man's on fire. Great matchup for him against the Hornets. They've allowed the second most rebounds per game in the league, and no Mark Williams. So Jonas Valanciunas over 12.5 rebounds.
Mikey B, thank you. And can I just thank you for being a professional and coming to the show and doing what I asked you to do? Can I thank you for that?
I had a 4-leg alt blocks and steals parlay fired up for tonight, but I said, Coach wants me to be professional, and I saved it for just these simple plays.
Because you listen to me. You
Yes.
do what I ask you to do. Now,
Yes.
we do need to educate real quick, me and you, because we have somebody in the chat. Drew says, worst feeling in the world is accidentally betting the wrong team. Mike Barner with an amazing pick on the Magic money line, but somehow I bet the Wizards just a few days ago. Both similar looking teams and was a pick 'em game. So Drew, here's the deal. If you realize that before the game, eat the juice, meaning bet the other side. If it's close to a pick 'em, minus 105, minus 110, even minus 115, just bet the other side. And you're only going to lose 15 cents instead of the full bet if it doesn't come in. Is that what you would do, Mikey?
Yeah, either that or you could play it live. If the team gets off to a hot start there, you might be able to play it live and grab plus odds on the Magic side. You could even do that and make it just a little bit.
There you go. But Drew, there are ways. Don't just sit there and say, hey, or you can tweet Mikey. He'll help you out. He answers tweets
I got
all the time. He's got you.
I'm on too much. My wife will tell you. I'm on too much.
Yeah, can you please put that damn phone down? Are you playing another same game parlay? No, not. These are all lines. They're all lines. They're not real ones.
No parlays. Coach said I can't. My wife knows. No parlays.
All right. We have arrived. David says, where's Buck? It's not the day. This is all about basketball today. So, EC, you better hope for your sake that at least 2 of these hit tonight. Because if they don't, I'm saying publicly, I will be relentless on social media. And I know you like to live on the edge. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to need to grab your paper and your pencil for this one because there's a lot to freaking write down. And for the half of you that can't even make these plays, could you please tell them what you'd play in a normal world? And I know that's a lot of information for you, EC, but I'm just going to lay back and see how this all plays out. You're up.
Thank you, Coach. Well, first of all, let me just tout after a 3-0 night with my college basketball picks on these shows. I am 92-65-1 and up 31.89 units. Just want to point that out. Okay. So we're going to take a different approach to these Sweet 16 games. As Coach mentioned, we're going to do alt line parlays. I'm a man of the people. The people want parlays. So we give the people what they want. All right. Let's start with Michigan State and Kansas State. We're going to start with Michigan State plus 7.5 and over 134.5, and that's even money. Now, I think Michigan State wins the game outright, but I'm giving myself, I don't know what, eight points of juice here on the line, and I think the game goes over. That would be my top play if I were to play a single bet. I'd play over 138.5, which I put on the site. So I'm giving myself a little bit more wiggle room, and the reason is because I think this overline hits because of free throws. I think it's going to be a 6 or 7 point game at most on either side, and I think free throws push this one over. So that's why I feel pretty good about this one. The next game at the same time, or relatively the same time, I'm rolling with Arkansas plus 9.5 and over 134.5 at plus 105. This one I'm a little unsure about because I feel like Arkansas is the one team tonight who could get blown out if UConn is on its game. But Eric Musselman is 2-0 in the Sweet 16. So I'm rolling at Arkansas. So I'm rolling with Arkansas plus 9.5. I think they're going to find a way to keep this one close. And I actually moderately like the regular over at 140. I'm just going to buy that down 5.5 points. I think Arkansas makes it a game, and I think this one probably hits in the 140s, but giving ourselves some wiggle room. And then these last two, which I absolutely love, FAU plus 12.5 and over 124.5. Now, I put speculators play of over 129.5 on the site, so I still like that. And I'm sorry, AB, but I just don't think Tennessee blows out FAU. I think exactly the speculators said about FAU trying to speed up the pace, I think they make it a game. It wouldn't shock me if they won tonight, but even so, I have 12.5 points to work with here. You're getting these two at even money, and you're giving yourself 5 points of wiggle room on the overline. And then finally, another play that I put on the site tonight, I put UCLA minus 1.5. I think they're going to beat Gonzaga. But either way, when UCLA and Gonzaga meet in the tournament, These games are epic. They're close. So give me UCLA plus 4.5. And I think they find a way to keep it under 150.5. And you can get that at plus 110. I like my favorite play in this game is UCLA with the points. I think they win. But I've seen them twice in person, and they held my Wildcats to 58 and 61 points, albeit they lost both games. But I think they're going to find a way to slow Gonzaga down, and I think they're going to find a way to beat Gonzaga. Here's the key number. Hold Gonzaga under 75, UCLA wins. Simple as that.
So somebody just asked partly all for the
so
which four?
Let me explain. Let me
no.
explain how I did this for myself. You parlay the two at the same time together. So you parlay Michigan State and you parlay the UConn one together, and then you do the FAU and the UCLA one together. That is how you do it. And you get about 3-1 on each parlay. That's how it's done.
So you want to put the 4 plays, the Michigan State in the over and Arkansas in the over, all in one parlay is what you want to do?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. All right. What sucks is that I really want to root against all 4 of these, but I'm going on CBS Sports HQ because that's what professionals do at 3 o'clock my time, so 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern. If you want to see how professionals do it, that's when I'll be on there. And I actually picked UCLA minus 1.5 and Michigan State minus 2. So I can't root for them to – it sucks.
Do they allow parlays on there on HQ?
No, which is part of the reason you've never been on before. So, I mean, if you want that to happen, keep doing this.
You know what, Coach? You know what's worse? I already have tomorrow's parlays already ironed out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I got 4 of them tomorrow as well, if things go well tonight.
How about who was in the chat said EC goes 3-0 last night and he shows up today for this verbal abuse? Patrick said that in the chat. No, Patrick, it has nothing to do with his 3-0 night last night. It has everything to do with 4 alt lines, 8 total. Patrick, no.
People want parlays.
Oh, my God.
So do sports books.
But these are the equivalent of teasers. These are the equivalent of teasers, which hurt the sports books. So that's the way I look at this.
That was the line of the month. Line of so do sports books. Dude, drop the mic. Let's go.
See you later, guys.
Now apparently Patrick's your biggest fan. He's like, EC's the man.
Patrick's the man. Let's go, Patrick.
I'm with you. Let's go. Let's go. Brock says people want parlays. Damn, they all love EC. Apparently, I'm the only one that does it.
AB wants parlays. Speculator, I'm not sure about. Mikey B for sure wants parlays.
Wait, what? You just said AB wants parlays. When did that happen?
Always.
When did that happen?
I want teasers, same game parlay them all together, as Matt said. And then, that's exactly what I want. Plus 66 trillion.
AB wants 10 cents to $1 million. That's what he's looking for.
EC, we're going to see EC's face on one of those, the Twitter where they go, a bettor at Caesar Sportsbook. Bet $100,000 on a minus 1,800 play. Oh, geez.
No, because I'll tell you what. M Squared gave a great line the other day, Coach. He said, I only like animals and parlays with 4 legs. No more than 4 legs in a parlay.
David says, Coach, I can't wait to hammer. Apparently, everybody's going to play these parlays. I'm telling you, they're all
safe.
Man.
They're
Coach,
safe.
if these all hit though tomorrow, EC is going to be rolling up with. You have the bag on the face for bad days. What's the good day going to look like?
Isn't tomorrow Friday?
It is.
You're not on the show tomorrow.
I am on the show. I'm on Fridays now.
I think this is going to take down another regional bank.
I'm not on the show tomorrow, but I promise you, if this goes sideways tonight, I will be doing the show tomorrow. I will cancel everything I had planned for this. I promise you. And with all that being said, I can't wait to see this recap screen. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is it. EC's is longer than Mikey's and Spector's together. All right, here we go. EC's on Michigan State plus 7.5 and over 134.5. Then FAU plus 12.5. Interesting that he thought Arkansas was a team that could be blown out and not FAU, because Sweet 16 is where teams like FAU go to die. Over 124.5. Oh, the slipper will come off tonight, courtesy of Tennessee. And then Arkansas plus 9.5 and over 134.5. Then UCLA plus 4.5 and under 150.5. Then Mikey B, 2 big prop bets that are also up at SportsLine. If you're a member, you know that. Jared Allen over 10.5 rebounds. I love how he's playing this year. And Jonas Valanciunas over 12.5 rebounds as well, minus 113. And then my main man, I can always count on the speculator. FAU Tennessee over 129.5. Whew. Comedian Mister, he says, watch the under hit on all 4 games. LOL.
Coach, real quick, somebody in the chat brought up an excellent question.
Yes.
From Andrew H. Does EC have a date tonight? Because if he does, we're taking all of them.
All right, EC, that begs the question. Do you have a lady friend you're meeting out tonight?
Coach, I have a no dates in March policy. I expected U of A to be in these games tonight, so I was clearing my calendar. So unfortunately, we'll have to wait until April to get more dates.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Well, at least you paid that monthly fee for that website to not use it in the month of March. Really strong effort. You're wasting money on dating websites and here on Early Edge.
I unsubscribed until April.
You unsubscribed?
Yeah.
That's all the damage we can do. I swear to you, it is. There's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You can't make this up. You can't. You can't. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these in 5, take it straight to the pay window. Brian Trier Crew, love them all. Mikey B, keeping it real. Speculator, keeping it smart. And EC, just keeping it. I'm the coach. Tell all your friends, turn on your notifications. I promise you, you don't want to miss one single second of this content ever here at the Early Edge. And sometimes Edwin says, EC, stop talking. We do it. Good luck.